Welcome to this month's demonstration. I've got a bit of a different one for you this month. We're at Badminton and I'm here having a bit of a look around and to hopefully give Lauren Innes a bit of a hand with the horse Flipper. Flipper's the most amazing jumping horse, but has a few little tricks in the dressage that we're just starting to try and work out a few strategies for. So hopefully next year we can fulfill his potential and Lauren's. But you can see it's not a bad setting. I don't know whether you can see the Badminton house in the background, the lake behind me. It's a beautiful day and I think the rest of the week is set to be pretty good. So we're going to have a bit of a chat with Lauren and talk through a couple of the fences in Badminton from a rider's point of view, and we'll have a general look around as well. We'll also maybe chat through some of the strategies that we might use with Flipper to just help him out. And I think the biggest thing with this is perseverance and a bit of time with the right strategy. So let's get to it. This is a place that not many people get to see, where all the stables are. Horses are getting ready for their trot up, and we'll just take you in and see Flipper, Lauren, and the behind the scenes, Debbie grafting away. She's Flipper's groom and Lauren's right hand girl, and here he is, big Flipper. He's been groomed within an inch of his life, and there's about, I reckon there must be nearly 1,000 people out there already waiting to see them all trot up. He looks $1 million, and we're just trying to keep him clean. I say we. I mean, Debbie. Yeah, Debbie and Lauren. Yeah, nice. So there we are, and there's the stables, guys. Something that not many people get to see. Okay, so Lauren's dressed up, looks great. Flipper looks great. It's time to go up and face the crowd and do the trot up. Flipper can be a little bit excitable at this point, so we'll just see how it all plays out. There's loads of people walking, trying things out, horses coming and going. And the crowd is all up here. Let's go up and have a quick look. See if I can get round. A few going out, a few coming in. Hold on. Ooh. Quite an intense atmosphere for a horse to trot in. Here they come. So it can be quite a handful, especially on the way back home. Hopefully it's going to get a bit excited.
We now welcome number 69, who is Lauren Innes, his time is level Fision M.
So far so good, just about. Coming back is going to be quite tricky. Very nice. Job done. Here we go, guys. It's from behind the scenes. Here we are with Lauren, just warming up. He looks absolutely stunning, but it doesn't take much. He's on a knife edge, it doesn't take much. There's that little head flick that he does, and that's a little precursor to some tension. So we're just working him around, and when he does relax, we're giving him a bit of a walk off, and just breaking the training session up a little bit. So he does some good work, have a break, and starting to get him to anticipate that if he does something good, he's going to get some relief, and he doesn't have to leave the arena to find it. Also, we're thinking about which end to work. At the moment, he's been a little bit more sticky down this end, i.e. wants to be this end. So we're working down this end, and then we'll probably just have a little rest at the other end, and just give him a little breather in a second. So we're sort of trying to get him a little more even in his environment and not favouring one part of the arena over the other, and just trying to get him mentally a little bit more with Lauren instead of thinking about, you know, where he wants to be and the environment itself. That's good. Okay, take him for a little walk, just relax for a little bit. Great.
Not quite at the stage of doing proper moves yet. We did some proper moves this morning, but obviously it's quite
So we've got Liz here, who's Lauren's dressage trainer. So just putting a few last minute touches on Flipper and Lauren. But it is interesting. Both these guys know their movements and know the job. It's as much getting Flipper just to relax, and so you get access to his body, and then the movements come fairly easy. He's going a bit softer now. So I'm lucky enough to be joined by Liz Murray, who's Lauren's dressage coach. And how are we looking now, Liz, do you think?
Well, he's looking more relaxed, certainly, at the moment. It depends a bit on how he copes with the atmosphere in the ring, but I'm happy with his way of going out here, so long as he can just
hold it together
and keep a lid on it.
And how was he last year?
He was more wired last year. He got upset coming up to the ring on the final time because there was umbrellas and it was raining and windy and flapping things, which, you know, upset him more. Hopefully this year the weather's better, so we shouldn't have that. But
yeah,
you know, it just depends on how he holds it together on the day, doesn't it?
It really does. And we're just here. We've had our sort of one more little sort of pre-ride. So we've had one early this morning, one now about 10:30, and we'll ride again before the test, and then in she goes, just to make sure he's as relaxed as we can get him. Yeah, it's small margins when you're riding at this level and getting your horses to perform in front of a big crowd like that. So I think as the team's done the most, you know, or as much as they can to get Flipper in the best possible place. So everything's fingers, toes, everything is crossed. All right. So I've asked Lauren to trot all the way up here, nice and relaxed, but just to work up. In the same way, if a horse is feeling a bit attached to home, then you work them away from home. And there she goes, looking good. Nice and relaxed. So she's had a good trip up. And then we're going to relax for a little bit and just let him wind down now he's up here. And just let him realise coming away from home, it's not such a bad thing. You don't need to be in such a hurry to come back. That looks good, nice and relaxed. How was he on the way up?
He's been very relaxed on the way up. He had a friend, but
Oh, yeah.
we trotted along and we didn't look at the crowds, and we were just see how he is up here.
Just doing arena familiarization with Lauren. We've had a few moments already, but he's starting to calm down. Every time he comes into a new environment, he gets a bit overwhelmed, and then we get to a good place, which is an improvement. But tomorrow is going to be a very big test for him. It's just hopefully Lauren can just contain him a little bit, and then he'll give her a bit of good work. This is what we like to see. A nice relaxed flipper, which we haven't really had at a big event like this. So yeah, the combination of strategy and work is sort of paying off by the look of it. So we're cautiously optimistic here. It looks good. This is how we want our horses to go in, nice and relaxed. It's just whether we can sustain that with the atmosphere in there. It's really ramping up. It's really busy here today, although you can't tell out the back here. In there must be tens of thousands. So good luck to the guys. It's sort of 10:30, quarter to 11. So it's a little bit of again, just familiarization. Just getting him to relax coming up here, making sure he's sort of starting from a good place. We started at the beginning of the week coming up here, and he was quite tense and being a little bit tight, and we had a few little moments, and now you can see he's really relaxed. And if he's relaxed here, then hopefully we'll get a little bit less at the next stage as we get closer to the arena, and hopefully then he's more rideable when he gets in the big atmosphere. So yeah, all looking good. So I'm in the holding area, or where the horses come up from the stables. They follow this track, which is quite exciting in itself, or it will be for Flipper anyway. And you come into this nice shady area here, and it looks like it's going to be a hot weekend, so the shade will be nice. And we go through to our main warm-up area for the dressage. There's somebody riding past now, preparing. And warm up for the dressage. And then they'll make their way over to the main arena, which is just over here. Let's go for a little walk. Someone's obviously just finished a test. And they'll make their way into the arena. And that's sort of that's where you guys will be watching from the grandstand. So that's what it looks like when you're coming in as a competitor. Someone going into I didn't quite catch who that was. This is Will Rawlins, this is who it is. I'm just about to start. Anyway, this is what it looks like when you're a competitor coming into the main arena of Badminton for the dressage. Here's Will doing his test. Grandstand here. Lauren is now making her way in. Let's go and have a quick look. She's been warming up. We've had one little blip out here, but he's been mostly pretty relaxed, which is a big improvement on most years. I'm expecting a little bit of a moment out here, because when he comes into this atmosphere, he's going to get tense. And I'm hoping it happens outside the ring. and then she can crack on. Last rider just coming out. Let's go and see how she's doing. Yeah, he's tense. That's it, keep riding that. That was always going to happen.
So now welcome rider number 69 from New Zealand. This is Lauren Innes with the Innes family's global Fision M. It's a 14-year-old gelding 16-2, so Flipperdale.
Now she's just working
And it's the third consecutive visit for the Hampshire.
see if she can get a nice even circle here and ride through that circle.
Also global Fision M. They enjoyed a successful debut.
It's alright, he's obviously a bit tense.
2022, competing again last year and at Berkeley. Amateur of the Year rider 2021.
We're on.
Riding for New Zealand.
We've had the moment.
Lauren Innes
Hopefully we don't
and
get too many more in the
global Fision
arena.
M.
Good catch. Just went to throw his things. There's that tension getting a little bit in the way there. She's got him back. Just needs to breathe. Good, we don't want too much power. We're working away for next year, that's nice. Just keep, yeah. The nose is the indicator. When he flicks his nose, she needs to be able to bring the bend in, bring the hind, soften the hind leg. There's the nose a little bit. She's managed to contain that. Here it comes again, a little bit of tension. That's a timely circle there. That's worked in her favour. He's just softened a little. It's good. He wants to surge down here. This is why it's so hard down this end for Lauren. Just come around nicely there. Oh, she gave him a little bit of a relief there. That was great. She just gave him a moment. Yep. Very nice. Got the extended trots done. The canter work is going to be the tricky element. Okay, it's always coming towards home. It's been a problem in the past, but she's managing that very well. Again, there's a bit of tension there. There's a good circle. This test is really good for her. It just gives, it's like a let-up fence for her, or for him. He gets a bit of a relief from the hold. He's a very forward horse. Good. And there's another let-up fence for her. Sorry, I've made this reference to Lauren. Think about the test as a cross-country course, and put that in your way of thinking, and that should be really useful. It's a useful way to look at it, because he's a very good cross-country horse, and she's obviously a very confident cross-country rider, so if she can bring that into the test, I thought it would be a nice idea. So far so good. I think he looks sort of rideable. Okay, again, it's going to be there's the head movement. There's a little bit of fuss there. This is a really critical moment. Good. Very good. She's managed his nose. Managed the nose. Good. Well done. Good riding. Just manage that. You're going to get these moments. If she can just manage that, that's going to be great. Good. She's done extra well there. That's a flash point where previously she would have lost him and he would have been rearing, but there is a little bit of a fall towards the judge's box, a little bit there. Changes have always been a problem. She's got a change. She'll get some marks for that. She hasn't. Oh, I don't know how my filming's going. She hasn't usually got. Well, last time she did that, she never got any marks for a change. he didn't do them, so that is a huge improvement. There's the nose again. She's just managing to manage it. She didn't really get a change there, but that's okay. As I say, our most important point here is that Lauren can actually keep riding him, because in those moments previously, particularly in that change, she would have lost him. Good, a bit late behind and high in front, and she's not going to score great for those, but what we're looking for is a score under 45. Yeah, she's got to embrace that power. She gets a bit scared coming down there. Okay, and use the turn to slow. That's good. I like what she's done there. Really, that was well ridden. Okay, instead of holding him straight where he can leap and suddenly stop and rear, she's used the corner really well there. We've spoken about that. Great. Again, this test we're riding for next year. Okay. Amazing job so far. There's the next change. Good, late behind again, but she'll get some marks. She did a change. And again, like I say, if you've seen some of his other tests, you'll understand. There's that corner. There's the corner he likes to throw his head. Yes, all 4 feet on the ground, and we've survived it. That is a great test. She'll be super happy with that. You can't understand how big a moment that is for her. Absolutely fantastic. Now she's just got to get out of the arena. This is quite a tricky thing. Everybody starts to move. Yeah, we got her. Yeah, we got her. Yes.
Yeah, really good. Honestly, it's such a difference.
I'm so pleased for her. How we did it.
We did it.
Now she's just got to get out of the arena. She's just got to get out of it.
She's got to get back in.
Yeah. I need to get the. I'll take him off her now as soon as he gets here. Yeah, she's managing that really well. Let's go with him. Nobody understands. And the last thing that a horse does when they come out of the arena is what they're going to remember. So it's really important Lauren can sort of sneak out of the arena in a nice fashion. It's what we've been working on all week, coming up to practice. And she knows she's got to try and do this coming out. She's doing great. She's going with him, which is really important. If you get too blocky and too stoppy, then it's going to be tricky. Keep coming out. That's good. Well done, Lauren. Kick it. Well done. Well done. Lauren, superstar. You did it. Okay, great. All right, guys, I've got to go and do my job.